What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? This is Buckley D video with another video. Camera nothing new. It's not new, but anyway, I'm addressing the Neak and King Kaiser beef drama situation. Okay, I was watching Neak, and when the first video when I started watching them was when they was at the table eating crabs. I don't know how old the video was, but like I said, I be on YouTube, but I mainly be on YouTube for like um the the videos, like, or like the music was basically my thing. And too, I think I just started into Be Love really, but I still wasn't being like into. I didn't know a lot of people, guys. I was lost, stuck, or whatever. And like I was saying, I watched Neak and King, and he was at the table with the baby eating the crabs. That's when I first started watching them. And it's been like a lot of speculation too, as far as King cheating, but it was put out there that Neak was spotted with messing with some rapper boy in Florida or Atlanta. And I mean, as King, as Kaiser stated in his video, he cheated, okay, and Neak didn't. She didn't like it, and it's like she's trying to still justify. Well, he did it more than twice. He did it once. But at the end of the day, you also did it because it was a video out on that. And I'm thinking she probably thought she was going to be with the rapper. He probably kept her up. I don't know. I'm just saying he probably kept her up. I'm going to be with you, this and the third. And she went back to the house and probably was acting funny. But the thing was, she never even apologized to Corman about even when he said, I didn't have sex with her. She could have called Corman and been the woman that she is and said, Corman, I'm so sorry that he even put you in this because you my girlfriend. And, I'm just embarrassed. Like, but instead of doing it, she didn't. And do I think Kaiser owe Corman an apology? Yes. In person, yes. Do I think he owe Corey an apology? Yes. Do I think he owe Neak an apology? Not really, because they both owe each other apologies. They both did wrong. They both, affected the, little Kaiser. And I feel as though, and I'm gonna keep it real, Neat mom played a major part in it because as a young woman, you have a family, and your mom always got your son. Instead of being a woman and handling yours and taking care of yours and getting home once in a while. Like, she had a little boy more than her. And you in a relationship, so how your mom got your son all the time, or he got your son all the time, and you traveling, and you supposed to be a family woman. Instead of traveling with your man, you traveling with your friends. I mean, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with going out with your friends once in a clear blue, but you want to put your boo first because that's your boo, because your friends will do it too. So if they lacking attention from their significant other, They not gonna tell you, oh, you lacking attention. They not going out on no dates, and couples dates, and they not doing, couples. What couples do? Like, let's get, since we're going to in Atlanta or we going to Florida or wherever, let's get some rooms and we bring our friends and or we could have just got a big. I'm just saying, like, a penthouse and everybody put towards it and everybody got a room or you feel me? And it wasn't like no vibes like that. It was just no no vibes. And I think that was awkward. That's why I'm like I'm not on nobody's side and I'm like, oh well, live your life. But like they each say, it's more to the story and they only know. Because he not gonna put his baby mom out there because at the end of the day that's still his baby mom. But it was already out there. He ain't had to put anything out there. And as far as the girl, I'm quite sure her and Neak was beefing, but I truly think Neak gonna fight the girl if she ever see her. I don't think Neek left it alone. That's another part of the situation of why they broke up because Neek should have left. Whatever he did, and if you accepted him back, and that's a thing with these females. When you accepted him back, he did what he did, but when you accepted him back, it's just like don't accept me back because I want you. Accept me back because you love me. And it's a difference. Don't accept me back because I want you. Accept me back because I love you. Because you love me. And it's a difference between, if you want to take somebody back and not even saying like you love them, but you love them enough to not throw in his face. You love them enough not to, you know, mess the relationship up when you wanted the relationship to be better instead of being, on a negative vibe. And that's what a lot of females mess up at because when you accept somebody back, you accepting them back for the love you have for them. You're not accepting them back to throw stuff in their face. You was cheating. You was doing this. You was doing that. And this, like, it's never gonna work. And because you didn't accept them back for the right reasons, and even it was a grudge. It was whatever reason it was. It wasn't the right reason for you to accept him back. Instead of saying it's not working. I don't think it's gonna work. I love you, but I think we need to be apart because I'm not gonna be able to accept what you done to me and just prevented all the bull crap to keep things going. Nipped it right then and there. Like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And you have to move on because if you're not doing it for the right reasons, the outcome is not going to be good. It's not going to be no good vibes, no special vibes, no good vibes, no decent vibes. It's just no vibes. It's not going to be no vibes. So, without no vibes, it's just lifeless, airless, nothing. It's nothing there. And that's the part, that I know is true that I did see. I mean, his part wasn't probably like what I'm saying, but, that's what I got out of him. He said I messed up, but you just kept doing dumb stuff. Like, and you took me back. But you took me back and I'm not happy now because you took me back. It wasn't love. It was just because you knew you can have me. and took advantage of the situation. And I think that's why he left. For real, I really do think that's why he left, because us as females or men do it too, and they outcome not good, because at the while they probably act like they don't want you, but deep down inside they gonna want you when it's too late. And that's how that situation goes as far as with the men. And it's too late. You don't want nothing to do with them, because you probably done did something and he take you back. And once he take you back, you know, you this, you a whore, you a this, you and that, instead of leaving it alone. So you have every option, every right to, move on with your life, and find somebody that's not going to talk to you or treat you wrong, and, and disrespect you, and you know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. It don't just go one way. We don't know, but if y'all reading the clues, inspect the gadget, and y'all use your binoculars or your that little thick magnet that you looking around, then you're not gonna find the clues. The clues is in there. They're in there. Nobody just catching it to them. The clues are in there, and she's not seeing nothing. So she's shocked. Like, he really told the truth, but where's her truth at? Because it's still like, okay, well, I messed up, and I've been told you I messed up, and I'm still telling you I messed up. I'm telling the world I messed up now. And that's what he's saying about, like, the attention and stuff like that, because he done told everybody he messed up. He told her he messed up, and she said, oh, well, instead of saying, all right, I'll put it aside and we can move on. But she didn't. So, he was just like, I can't do it no more. It's nothing here. Like, why am I here? For her to humiliate me, for her to embarrass me, for her to do that, keep what? Like, why am I here taking up space when I could be somewhere doing something else, instead of sitting here being miserable, not getting no money, not doing this, not doing that, and I'm just here. I love my son and stuff like that, and I can see him when I see him, but why am I just sitting here? No affection, no love, no communication, no nothing. It's just like, I'm just no vibe. I'm just here, and the vibe is gone. Like, who want to live like that? And if the situation was like she said, she could have just, you know what I'm saying, moved on.
You talking about us?
No, I'm on YouTube.
I'm just saying, you talking about us?
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm talking of a situation that Neak and King is going through, where they broke up, but it's just been on there, and no, I'm not, because I'm not talking about you.
Yes, you is.
Well, you look at the video then.
I ain't looking at no video. You talking about us?
Well,
You
yeah,
trying to use them to talk about us?
probably,
I know.
but yeah, how come strong, correct. I mean younger, but I come up them wet. Don't play. And yeah, and I mean, yeah, and you know what I mean, and I think she should say, even though however she say, but apologies. I think she shouldn't apologize. And even if she did apologize, he probably would feel better and be like, well, that's a start. That's if he if he's still fed up, or he don't want to be with her, or she don't want to be with him, to admit her wrongs too. But because a relationship goes both ways, and It's two in the relationship, not one. You can't blame the other person. And you know your can your situation that you played in for, not even saying that he went out, but I'm not even on him going out, but just on the levels of them two, where they had, well, where she has to admit to that she was wrong, because if she don't admit she was wrong, then that's probably what broke them up. Like, you wrong too. You doing you. I know you doing you. I know it's a proven fact you doing you because you acting weird. If you didn't have nobody and me and you together, why I'm still seeing in another room? You wouldn't even been mad still. Because as females, we be mad, but how long we gonna be mad? Unless it's somebody else. He shouldn't have to been sleeping in another bed. So somebody holding back something. And I'm gonna just leave it with that because I don't really want to get into too much detail right now because you know, and I think, she shouldn't apologize to him. I mean, even if she don't want the world to see and know her business or whatever, she could call him and say, I apologize. Nobody has to know with them. I mean, if they was to get back together, it'd just be like, I was a woman about certain situations, and that's it, and that's all. A young woman, a young adult, not a woman, but a young woman, a young adult, or whatever. And I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to do better. And you learn from experience. Everybody learn. Nobody on this earth that don't learn. And when you keep being dumb and stupid, then the God gonna turn his back on you. But when you be wise and you listen to him, he got your front, back, side, and both of your sides. You have to listen because if not, you don't get too many chances. It don't work like that. That's for anything. You don't get too many more chances. It start running out. Well, guys, let me go.